I'm going to share with you 5 phenomenal date night fragrances for men. All of these are going to be available at Max Aroma if you want to try them for yourself. They do have these little samples of pretty much every fragrance that they carry that you can check out and save a little bit of money before going in on that full bottle. And just to let you know, all these fragrances will be geared more towards the cooler weather, more towards the upcoming fall season, at least if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Let's dive right into it. One of the classiest designer fragrances I think you can possibly get on the market today has got to be Dior Fahrenheit Parfum. This takes the original semi-fresh, kind of strange, violet leaf forward fragrance with leather, a little bit of sweetness, more of a sweetness from bourbon vanilla. You have some booziness in here, maybe like a rum, and there's some licorice that just makes it really stand out. One of the best from the house of BDK, if you're asking me, has got to be Gris Charnel Extrait. This takes the original powerhouse Gris Charnel, which is a beautiful combination of iris and fig, sandalwood, and it makes it more bottom heavy, more sandalwood in this one. Definitely darker like the bottle. The sandalwood adds this beautiful kind of dry, dusty, woody quality as it dries down. But all in all, it is kind of a creamy, slightly powdery, fruity fragrance. There's some tea as well, so there is this kind of soothing vibe to it. Such a unique blend of notes that just works so well as an accord, and it just smells phenomenal when the sun goes down and you want to smell your best. This is probably my favorite from the house of Dastan, of the ones that they've put out in the past year or so. They call this Love Flame. This was perfumed by Richard Herpen, if you're not familiar with him. Oud Wood. This fragrance is definitely going to remind you of something like Dior Homme Intense. You have this chocolatey feel, you have the iris or carrot seed vibe, kind of rooty, starchy, slightly powdery, maybe slightly more longer lasting and persistent version of Dior Homme Intense with maybe some subtle twists in there. Givenchy Gentleman Society Extreme, or whatever they call it. When you first spray it, it is going to smell like a kind of mainstream guy fragrance. There is that very familiar kind of fresh, sweet, spicy quality that doesn't really distinguish itself from other fragrances. But man, once you get into the heart of the scent, this warm, woody coffee note, it just kind of transforms into definitely not something completely unique, but itself. It is itself, and it smells so handsome. That's the best word I can use to describe this. If you dress this one up a little bit, again, wait till the evening time, make sure it's not too hot outside, very alluring. And finally, we have a beast, Alghabra Labyrinth of Spices. This has been a favorite of mine for several years now. If you like spice, this is the one. Every spice that you could ever need: nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom, some tobacco. As it dries, spicy, woody, dry, sweet, very welcoming, but very present. There's a robustness here. There's a little bit of an authoritative quality to it, but it has some romance in there.